That is the biggest pile of crap I've ever seen on television in my life.
I'm embarrassed for her.
What mother or father, in the name of sweet Jesus, has enough time to create a fruit plate at 6 o'clock on a Monday morning when there's toast throwing around the room? And I hate her. I'm so sorry. I really do.
And Meghan didn't cut all that fruit. You know, that took a team of people to cut all of that fruit up. Meghan's not sitting there cutting up all of that fruit every day. It's just it's very delusional. It's very unrealistic.
Because she's an absolute player who manipulates the whole situation. That's the truth. I've said repeatedly, I sort of admired her and him when they said we want out of the bubble. I get that, right? She is an absolute user of the media. She uses every conceivable way to try and play the victim and score points. And what is so, to me, appalling is this, and I don't know what's wrong with her bloody husband either, it's so tone deaf to what the real world is.
Meghan Markle is one of the most polarizing public figures today, and a lot of the criticism boils down to money. How she makes it, how she spends it, and whether she's cashing in on the royal brand while claiming to leave it behind. When Meghan and Harry left the royal family in 2020, they said they wanted privacy and independence. But then they turned around and signed a $100 million deal with Netflix and a $20 million deal with Spotify, both of which capitalized on their royal connections. Critics argue that they didn't really leave the monarchy behind. They just monetized it differently. Meghan Markle's recent media ventures haven't exactly been smashing successes. Her podcast, Archetypes, was canceled after just one season. Her latest Netflix show, With Love Meghan, hasn't fared much better, holding a low rating of 33% on Rotten Tomatoes. In contrast, the inspirational sports film The Fire Inside, which chronicles the journey of boxer Claressa Shields, boasts a stellar 95% rating on the same platform. It seems viewers are more captivated by real-life boxing triumphs than Meghan's curated lifestyle showcase. Her new Netflix series was supposed to be a cozy lifestyle show about cooking, gardening, and entertaining, but critics say it's more about Meghan showing off her expensive life in Montecito. Variety called it a Montecito ego trip not worth taking. The Guardian said it was pointless. The Independent warned it might leave you feeling a bit queasy. Even Meghan's estranged half-brother, Thomas Markle Jr., slammed her for telling malarkey stories about their childhood. People are calling the show out for being out of touch, lacking substance, and feeling like a glorified branding exercise. But hey, if you want to see Meghan arrange flowers and cook fancy meals, it's streaming now on Netflix. One of the biggest complaints about Meghan is the contradiction. She and Harry stepped away from the royal family, but their biggest selling point is still being royals. The Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan and Harry's book Spare made millions by spilling royal family drama. If they were truly done with the monarchy, why keep talking about it? Critics argue that they left the palace, but not the paycheck that came with it. Meghan often talks about the struggles she faced in the royal family and the challenges of stepping away. But then we see her in a $14 million Montecito mansion, wearing designer clothes and flying private. People don't love when celebrities preach about hardships while living in extreme luxury. It feels out of touch, especially in a time when everyday people are struggling with inflation and job insecurity. While Meghan Markle's recent Netflix series, With Love Meghan, has faced criticism for its perceived lack of substance and authenticity, we're committed to building a community that's genuine and engaging. Join us on our journey to 200 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button now to be part of something real and exciting. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love hearing from you. Meghan and Harry have spent a lot of time and money on lawsuits. Whether it's suing British tabloids or battling over security costs, legal fights have been a recurring theme. Critics argue that they're quick to call out media harassment, but have no problem using the media when it benefits them. That $20 million Spotify deal, it ended early with Spotify execs hinting that the couple didn't produce enough content to justify the payday. A top Spotify executive even called them grifters, implying they took the deal for the money but didn't deliver value. That's not a great look for two people who claim to be serious media entrepreneurs. Meghan and Harry's brand is built on attention, but after years of tell-alls, interviews, and content deals, people are just over it. The Netflix docuseries, Oprah interview, Spare, Spotify podcast, With Love Meghan, it's been non-stop. When someone constantly talks about wanting privacy but stays in the headlines, it starts to feel less like a personal choice and more like a business strategy. At the end of the day, people people don't just dislike Meghan for what she does, they dislike her because they don't trust her. Some see her as a savvy businesswoman making the most of her opportunities, while others see her as someone who carefully crafts a public image for maximum profit. Love her or hate her, Meghan knows how to turn attention into money. The question is whether people will keep buying what she's selling. While with love, Meghan is flopping, and her media deals are losing steam. It'll be interesting to see what's next, and whether people are still willing to pay attention. If you've made it to the end, don't pull a Meghan. Hit that subscribe button, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.